What is up, everybody? Last show of the new year.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might just have to pull this mic out and pull it a little bit closer to my face.
Yes, so we can all hear you.
Anyway, subscribers. We are happy that everybody has been giving us mad love and going over to YouTube and subscribing.
And leaving us nice comments. We like that.
Over at iTunes, you guys have been doing, actually giving us great reviews. Any of you people who are watching or listening to us, if you can go over to our podcast at iTunes, subscribe and give us a great review, we would appreciate it. Also, if you're a YouTuber and you're watching the show on YouTube, it doesn't take but a couple seconds just to push the subscribe button. Now, I'm done whoring myself and Sky out.
That's right. I hope I don't spill my coffee today. No, you know, I like to spill things.
You know, yeah, Sky's pretty good at that. New Year's resolutions.
Do you have any, Kevin?
Oh, I have like a whole box of those fucking things.
You know what? I don't even bother.
You know?
No, I don't have any. Everything's all good.
See, I'm not like that. I gotta have some New Year's resolutions. I put together a list of the top 10 resolutions people can do.
Yours?
No, not necessarily mine.
Other
or
people.
For just people in general. And I compiled the list based on a couple of sites I saw, the things that, you know, they're recommending things people can do. And also the list is basically what people commonly make as resolutions each year. And
it's always the same old, same old.
It really is the same old bullshit, to be honest with you. But there's some pretty interesting things in this top 10. Now, coming in at number 10, go out and learn. So this New Year's, go out and learn something. Like
learning something new.
Yeah, like so. Now,
like studying.
Like exactly. Like, okay, for example, I'm learning a language.
Okay, that's
I'm learning
cool.
a language this year.
What language?
Huh?
What language?
Spanish. That's right, mujer. Mujer es bonita.
My friend?
Huh?
Does that mean my
mi
friend?
amigo. Mi amiga. With you, it would be amiga. But, yes, that's my friend.
So you're okay.
My bonita amiga. My beautiful friend.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You know, so I'm giving her compliments, you know. Telemundo. But anyway, that's so everybody, they say you should encourage someone to go out and learn something new.
Okay.
What would you learn? I'm just going to put you on the spot, Sky. What would you learn?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Think about that.
I think I know everything pretty much.
Because you speak Dutch, right?
I'm just kidding.
You speak Dutch?
I do.
Say something in Dutch.
Hoe gaat het ermee allemaal?
Okay, whatever the fuck that means. What did that mean?
How are you all doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I felt like I needed to learn a language. Now, next on my list, number 9 is save money. I know everybody that is either listening or watching this show can save some money, probably, unless you're a fucking millionaire.
And everyone always wants to save money.
That's
Do
right.
you save money?
I try to save money, but it seems like it just goes shoo, shoo, shoo. And the good thing is just to kind of budget yourself, find a little way you can put some money away, and you know what? Then you won't be crushed when next Christmas comes around.
That's right.
Because so many people deplete their funds during November and December.
Did you have a good Christmas?
I had a wonderful Christmas. It was great. I was with great people, friends, family, had a great time. You know, did you get everything that you wanted for Christmas?
I sure did.
Yeah, you did?
And then some.
Oh, see, there you go. So you're doing great.
Good.
Now, number 8 is, on my list is get a new job. And the reason I say this, because people bitch and
about their job.
About their fucking job.
All the time.
Stop bitching about this
right.
shit and go out.
Do something about it.
Do something about it. Go out, get a change. Make a change, get a new job, put an application somewhere, and stop bitching and moaning about how much you hate your job, hate your boss, hate your coworkers, and do something about it.
That's right. Do you like your job?
I like my job. I have, obviously one of my jobs is dealing
with me.
Dealing
Weekly.
with you, and then I have we have the Uncut Sports Show with George, who's my great co-host over there. We've been around for years, and then obviously I have my fitness consulting business, and I love that. I love my my clients are like my family, so I'm fortunate. I'm lucky. I like what I do, but a lot of people just fucking hate what they do. What about you?
I love my jobs.
Yeah, see? Jobs, plural.
Jobs.
You guys didn't know Sky was part Jamaican too,
I have several, and I love
several. Now, doing something nice is number 7 on my list. And what I mean about doing something nice, I don't know if a lot of people are aware of this, but do you know when you go with some life insurance policies, they ask you, do you give?
Donate?
Do you donate? Do you do charitable work and stuff like that? Because they said that makes you feel good.
It does.
That's a big stress reliever.
That's right. And it keeps you healthy longer.
Right.
I love giving.
I do. Do you?
I do.
Well, shit. What do you like giving?
I'm just a nice person.
Right. Yeah.
Like at this Christmas, I baked my ass off. And,
you baked
I baked my ass off.
How did you walk into the studio today?
I gave it to everybody.
Right.
And
but that's
people
good.
call me because that's what a great
baker
I am.
But didn't it make you feel good when you were doing that?
It was really nice.
Right. Now, you know what? Giving blood is one thing you can do. Mm-hmm. Maybe helping out at a soup kitchen, anything. I know this is like the Be Nice or Kevin telling you what the fuck to do in your life show, but hey, deal with it. But,
yeah.
But it really does make you feel special, makes you feel good. And it's really even better when you give or do something for someone that you know under any circumstances cannot do it for you back. Like they're just in a position in their life
to give,
just to be nice.
Well, when you give, you shouldn't
expect
expect anything back.
Exactly.
You do it because you want to.
Now, this is one that it's probably one of the most popular resolutions of the new year every year, and that's losing weight. Especially because my bloated fat ass right now has just pounded cookies and cakes and cupcakes and fucking I just went crazy. You go crazy.
I'm telling you, I gained 5 pounds.
Did you?
I did.
You're looking in great shape.
I swear I gained 5 pounds. I was at the gym yesterday. I was huffing and puffing. I was like, red and like sweat was dripping off me. I looked like it was crazy.
Yeah,
it's
like a swollen whale and shit.
It's not good. I need to cut it out. The
no
eating
bueno.
needs to stop.
That's another
no
word
more.
I've learned. I myself have picked up, and they say during the holidays, and when I say this, you're going probably from Thanksgiving all the way until New Year's, the first, that people pick up on the average 5 to 7 pounds.
Yeah, let the eating frenzy begin.
Right. So, come January 2nd. So come January 2nd, everybody's like, you know what? I got to get rid of some of this bullshit.
Did you notice what I brought in today? I brought a little treat for us. A little baked good. See?
Oh,
I'm out of control.
Let me see
I can't stop. Doesn't that look good?
Oh.
We're going to share that later.
Yeah, okay. We can share that.
That's good.
I'm all about that.
See, if we share, then it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It's only half the damage. Now,
that's right.
Number 5 on my list is sober up. Now, everybody we know during the holidays, everybody just puts them back, does shots, gets totally toasted.
Yeah.
Did you get tore up a lot? Did you drink a lot?
I did Patron shots the other night.
Did you? Tear it up. All way to go.
That's right,
yeah.
man.
I have drank more wine I have drank more wine this year than I probably ever have in my life.
You're a big wine drinker?
I'm not a big wine drinker. I'm not a big wine drinker at all. I usually in the past I've been a beer drinker, but then I'll have vodka, but I drink a lot of wine.
What found myself guzzling.
I mean, all kinds of wines, Merlots, Pinot Grigio, different things. And I'm not a big wine connoisseur. Like, I don't know. Like, people's like, what kind of wine are you drinking? I'm like, I don't know, the red kind. The white kind. Like, I'm not big with the wine names. I'm just not. I'm not wine savvy at all. I'll be the first one to admit that. But when I say sober up, people, I'm saying maybe take the month of January and just say, okay, you know what? I'm
no
not
more drinking for a while. I'm going to hit the gym.
Right. Just because you've gone so crazy over the holiday season. Now, number 4, quit smoking.
Yeah, people always have that as a New Year's resolution. But, I don't smoke, and I haven't smoked since I was a teenager. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody does.
I can't tell people what to do in this life, but I'm going to tell you what. When you look at smoking, forget the gross part of it. I mean, it is something that is directly correlated to just destroying your health. Like there's evidence. I mean, people say this messes your health up. This is bad for your health. When it comes to smoking, it's so much evidence that it just can destroy your lungs. It destroys your hearts. You see how many people get lung cancer, how many people get heart disease, emphysema, how many people die each year from the effects of smoking cigarettes. So you know what? If you guys are smokers out there, that might be a resolution you might want to stick to throughout the year.
I mean, there's a lot of help now that you can get.
Yeah, you can get patches and stuff.
The pill, all sorts of
Someone
stuff.
just bash you upside your fucking head and
right.
take your cigarettes and be like, you're done.
Get hypnotized?
Yeah.
Right?
You think that shit works?
I don't know. I don't believe
Anyway,
that stuff.
number 3 on my list is treat yourself to something good.
Oh, I'm good about that.
I bet you are. She's like, Sky fucking comes in here all the time talking about, you know what? I
am good.
I think I'm going to go get a massage because
I deserve it.
Yeah,
that's
and she talks
say.
about herself. Sky deserves a massage. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's great, Sky.
And you know what else I do?
What?
I buy myself flowers.
Do you?
I do.
Right. Don't you have a man buying you flowers?
I do.
Really?
That too. But I also buy myself flowers. I like to have fresh flowers in my house.
I understand
I like
that.
to have fresh pink flowers.
Well,
has to be pink.
You know what? I will say I do not really treat myself too much. I just don't. I'm not in a situation where I just, go out and just treat myself. I did go up. Well, I'll skip that because that's one of the things that's on my list. But I don't go out. I don't get massages. I don't do things.
I do it once in a while.
And some people like to fish. Some people like pedicure. Some people like massages. Some people like facials.
Well,
some
pedicure,
people
that's not a treat. That's a necessity.
Yeah, that's a necessity, I guess,
that's
for
part
women.
That's a necessity.
I wouldn't know that because I'm not a female. And I'm not walking around with shiny ass toes. But anyway, in any case, guys, go out and treat yourself to something nice. Now, number 2, get fit. Now, everybody's going to be like, Kevin, didn't you just say lose weight?
Oh, my muscles are sore right now.
You sound like a gigantic owl. But it's funny, Sky, because when you say get fit and lose weight, it is different. There's a difference between that shit. I mean, losing weight is fine. I know a lot of skinny people that are in terrible
shape. That's right. They're skinny. They're
skinny fat, or they're thin. Naturally they're just thin. They have great genetics, or they've lost weight, but they've lost weight through eating. But their cardiovascular shape. Yeah. They just can't do anything
people
physically.
Start walking.
Yeah, get out, exercise, walk, ride a bike. Do something that's going to be good for your heart and everything. So that's number 2 on my list.
Have you seen the gym after New Year's?
It's crazy.
You can't even get in the door.
Seeing that was part of my business for years. The gym is fun. I would be in the way.
I spend a lot of time in the gym too. Yeah, as you can tell. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Sky's got a fucking
I'm telling you right
body.
now, by just lifting that microphone, my arms are hurting.
Really?
I'm in bad shape after the holidays.
Yeah, you do anything and it just wears you out. But yeah, it's funny after the New Year's, the gym. It's just bizarre for about 6 weeks. And I remember being in that, industry. I'm like, here come these fucking New Year's resolution fucks.
That's right.
They're
and
just
they'll
taking
last
up
about
equipment.
a month.
About a month. Which I wouldn't frown on them or be mad at them if I knew that they were going to stick with it throughout the year. But they were in there for 4 to 6 weeks and they're like, fuck it, I'm bailing. Now, guess what's number 1 on my list for New Year's resolutions?
But it's not yours. It's the people's, right?
It's the people's.
The people's.
People's.
Okay, what's number 1?
Can we get a drum roll? A good drum roll. And go travel. Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Go see the country.
I did that last year. And
I know, you're so lucky.
It was phenomenal, everybody. I'm going to tell you what, it's something that I always told myself, why didn't I do this earlier? And it sparked me to say, you know what? I'm going to try to plan a decent trip or road trip every fucking year because this is a huge world. It's a huge country. And, you don't want to be isolated. A lot of people who are listening to the show, you're in your little areas, just stuck behind your computer in your state, maybe your county, wherever. Get the fuck out and see the world because it's something that's really, I was like, wow, I didn't realize how beautiful the country is. I was like, oh my God, I can see why people come from Europe to visit America. And in contrast, I like to be able to go over to Europe and really explore Europe. That's when.
See, and I've never really seen the United States, but I've seen a lot of Europe.
Yeah, because you grew up in Europe.
So I need to travel around here a little bit. Yeah.
Excellent. So and that does it.
That does it?
Yes. I'm done with the fucking resolution.
The mic is all mine?
Everybody, yes, it is. I know you're excited.
I want to talk about some odd news, the top odd news stories of 2012.
Let me ask you this. Was it any of them ones we covered?
You know what? Some of them we have covered, people. So I will, briefly talk about them. Briefly. Okay. But there's some crazy top news stories of 2012. So we're going to start off at number 10.
So what happened to
the world's heaviest woman's sex diet.
Okay, hold on. All right, the world's heaviest woman. So this is like you're saying that you mean the largest.
Number 10.
She's the biggest woman, heaviest woman, overweight woman in the world. Her diet, to lose? It was a sex diet. So can you
guess how much this woman weighed, Kevin?
I don't know, like 600 pounds or something.
This woman, her name's Pauline Potter, tipped the scales in 2011. At 643 pounds.
That's a lot of swollenness. I'm just saying.
And guess how she lost almost 100 pounds? She claims, which I find kind of hard to believe.
Okay, how?
By having marathon sex sessions with her husband.
I'm going to tell you what right now. I need to have that guy in this fucking studio right here, right now.
I know.
How did he find it?
How did he survive that?
Huh?
How did he survive that?
I mean, come on. That's dangerous. One wrong move or roll in the bed.
Everyone's health.
For his, I'm serious, everybody. 643 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And people can sit there and go, Kevin, you're being insensitive. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. How do you have sex with a 643 pound woman?
Can I be really blunt? Am I allowed to do that on the show?
Yes, you are.
How do you find a vagina?
Yeah, I mean,
is that mean? I'm sorry, but how do you find
you're working through a lot of shit.
I know. Yeah. I saw a picture. How do you find it?
I mean, you gotta, that's crazy. You gotta be an explorer. That's like some Jacques Cousteau shit to find that.
And that man must be very.
He must be strong as shit. To hold skin folds up and rolls and shit.
Man.
That's
Are we being too graphic on the show, Kevin?
I don't give a shit.
I don't know. Okay. All right, let's move on to number 9. Kevin, hold on to your balls.
I'm holding on to them. Is there anything coming for him?
Testicle-eating fish were spotted in Illinois.
Now, hold on a second, Scott.
Yeah, man.
How the hell do you come up with testicle-eating fish?
Have you ever seen fishermen out in lakes, cupping their crotches while they're fishing? They're like, yeah.
So why was that? Hold on. Was the testicles part of the fish diet?
There's this fish that has a lot of teeth. He can weigh up to 55 pounds.
There's this fish that has a lot of teeth. Okay. And how much?
He was spotted in Lake Lou Yeager in Illinois in June. Okay.
Right.
These fish usually eat nuts.
No shit. It eats nuts. I mean, I think that's what you just said. The fucking thing eats testicle.
Nuts, snails, and aquatic vegetation. Okay, but when they come into human contact with people, they've been known to bite off your testicles.
I mean, that's fucking crazy. A 55-pound fish is big.
Listen, I'm not making this shit up. I'm just reporting the news.
Right, okay. Okay.
This is on the internet, so it has to be true.
I'm going to tell you what right now. This is where I start wondering about the people, people like with the animal shit we talked about all during the course of the year. I know right now, this black man right here with the mic in his hand, if someone says, Kevin, I just want to let you know before you get in this lake, or before we go fishing on this lake, there's this 55.
Can black people swim?
Oh, this black man can swim. That's a big rumor. You know what I'm saying? I did some stuff on that too. But this black man can definitely swim. But there is a 55-pound testicle-eating fish. Well,
any kind of 55-pound fish. Are you going to go?
No. A 55-pound testicle-eating fish. I'm going to be like this. Next lake, please. Like, I'm not getting in the lake.
And what do you always say? Who goes in and does stupid shit with
white
animals?
People, not black people. You will see no brother swimming in the lake, probably because they can't swim. But, you're not going to, if you can lose a nut, you know what I mean? And walking around with one.
You got to wear a cup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. No bueno.
All right. Next on the list, number 8. We actually just discussed this topic, I think a couple weeks ago.
We did. It was like 3 or 4 shows ago.
Anyway, but I'll briefly bring it up again.
Please,
Mother-daughter porn duo.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Mother and daughter doing porn movies together, side by side on the same bed.
Now, you want to hear some interesting things some statistics that I just heard that just came out about porn stars.
Okay.
Do you know how a lot of people, and this I found very interesting, everybody, they're saying how like porn stars are damaged goods?
Yeah.
They did a study. 3 universities conducted this study, and they took porn stars and they did all these questions and blah, blah, blah. And they determined that they're actually not damaged goods.
Okay.
That with the porn stars, I think they interviewed 150 porn stars, that they were in better relationships, more spiritual, and more together in their life. Isn't that bizarre?
More together in their life?
Yep. And people obviously are going to argue the point. I found it bizarre, but it was conducted by 3 universities, and they were like, they're in better relationships. Now obviously they might have relationships with other people in the porn industry.
I couldn't date a porn star.
Yeah, it'd be fucking nasty as shit. Just thinking, okay,
No.
I mean, I think to some degree that industry is very cultish. So everybody is within its own community. So, if you're dating somebody from there, then you're not frowning on as much as somebody that's outside of that circle, or them trying to deal with somebody that's outside of that circle. I think then it would be a little bit more different.
Not for me.
Yeah, no. I agree with you 100%. But isn't that crazy? That's a crazy statistic.
That is a little crazy.
Hooray to the porn stars.
All right. That's right. Well, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
7 on the list, okay? Octomom versus Tanning Mom. For Mother of the Year? Anyone?
I'm going to tell you what. The worst Mother of the Year would have to go to the Octomom, because she's just a hooker. Okay.
Yeah. So Octomom is now doing porn.
She was doing porn. She was doing anything. Like the Tanning Mom is just orange. She looked like she rolled in a bag of Doritos.
Well, also, the Tanning Mom her 5-year-old daughter came to school with a sunburn because mommy took her to the tanning salon.
Right.
Kindergartner.
Right.
So that's pretty bad.
So she fried her kid and she looks like a Dorito. Bad.
But Octomom, hold on, children. Why don't you go play and color with your crayons? Because mommy's going to go in the next room and have a little banging session.
Yep. Right. I mean,
bang, bang.
Right. Cockslinger, yeah. her and Favorite
Mommy's
Hamilton.
Mommy's going to go play.
Right.
Yeah.
Who do you think
which
worse?
one would be the worst mom? Octomom. I'm sorry. I mean, I think Octomom. That's horrible.
Yeah, I think Octomom because Octomom also is affecting at least 8 children. I know she has 8 children.
One day her children are going to see what she's doing.
All the stuff that she's done.
It's going to be out there.
All the stuff that she's done.
Horrible.
Yes.
All right. Number 6. This is really, really crazy. And we actually talked about this on one of our podcasts. A long time ago, like months ago. Okay. And I don't remember which one. We might have to do a little research.
Let's do some research.
A squid inseminates a woman's tongue.
I remember that.
Do you remember that?
We talked about that back in July, June or July.
This was in Seoul, Korea. Mm-hmm. There was a woman who was eating a semi-boiled squid. I mean, who does that? Who?
This woman, obviously.
I mean,
why do you eat a boiled squid? I like calamari. Is that fried?
I know, a little fried calamari is good, right?
Okay.
So this woman, as she was eating, was experiencing a little prickling and a foreign body sensation.
Sensation. Okay, and then what happened? And then what happened? Lay it on me.
Then she went to the doctor and she's like,
God damn. Did you guys hear Sky getting get on me? And then D-E-N. Please say. No, okay.
I'm allowed to.
Okay, you're allowed to. Yeah, she says, anytime she says something that's ghetto-fied.
English is my second language. I'm allowed to, okay?
You know, this is cracks me up, everybody. Before you go on, I'm going to interrupt it. If I say it bad, she'll be like, damn, Kevin, that was ghetto-fied as shit. You know what I'm saying? If she says a ghetto word, then she's like this. She goes, oh, that's just my Dutch accent.
That's right. It's there. And I'm not even drinking. I'm having coffee today.
That's right.
Anyway, so she went to the doctor and she's like, something's fucked up in my mouth. Mm-hmm. So the doctor checked her out and they found out that the squid had left 12 small spindle-shaped bug-like organisms on her tongue.
Organisms?
Yeah.
What did these organisms do, Sky?
Well, nothing because she got that shit taken out.
But basically they want to hatch?
But the squid... Yeah, it would have hatched in her mouth.
Blew a wad in her mouth, man.
Disgusting.
That's fucking nasty as shit.
That is disgusting. You
know? No boiled squid for me.
We talk about some gross shit on this show, man.
I know, man. That's what people view in. I mean, really tune in.
Okay, next one.
I'm looking at the notes, everybody.
Bend over and spread them.
Right. I mean, am I reading this shit right?
On your asshole.
Right. People are getting their assholes tattooed.
Yes,
people.
They are anal tattoos. There's this woman who got her asshole tattooed.
Jesus Christ, Sky. There's this woman who got her fucking asshole tattooed, man. For purpose.
Anyway, there's a picture of this woman on the internet, and it shows
where?
Her.
No.
It shows her getting this done, and she actually said it felt really great.
That's awesome.
It felt great.
Are you going to go get an anal tattoo?
No, I'm too scared of needles.
Yeah, right,
no,
dude.
I'm too scared.
That is good. Who sees it?
I'm a big wimp.
I mean, you know what I mean? I can't start a porn star someone an anal tattoo, but who wants an anal tattoo? I'm sorry, man. I'm going to pay somebody to fucking rub a needle on the fucking rim of my ass. That's just, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Anyway.
We really talk about everything.
Speaking of the heebie-jeebies.
Oh. You know what? I saw a picture of this, and you shouldn't discriminate against what people look like. This is scary.
The bubble skin man?
The bubble skin man.
He's number 4 on your list?
He's number 4 on my list.
I mean, that was just...
Yeah, anyway, there's this man.
Yeah.
His name is Chandra Wisnu.
Right.
It sounds like a woman's name, but it's not.
Chandra
anyway, he's
Wisnu.
a very well-educated man, and 3 decades ago, he was very young and good-looking.
Right.
And after
then shit went south.
After he got married, he was diagnosed with this rare abnormality in his nervous system, which transformed him into the bubble skin man. So his whole face, I mean, it almost looks like bee stings, right?
It looks like his whole head is like a gigantic herpes. Maybe he got married and his girl had some fucked up shit. He fucking,
I don't know.
I don't know. But he looks like a gigantic head herpes. It's a little
freaky looking.
I'm telling you what.
But anyway, number 3 on our list, we actually talked about this. And if you guys go on our list of podcasts, it's actually one of our titles. It's
called
one of our
Genital Cuisine.
Genital Cuisine, guys. Check it out. Very funny show. We had a great time.
We did. We had a huge, yeah.
So number 3, this Japanese chef, decided, I want to be asexual.
Yeah. So he snipped off his genitals.
Yeah.
And he said,
snip, snip.
Yeah. And he bid it out. His name was Mao Sugiyama. He was basically saying, you know what? Put out a bid.
Yeah.
To have his genitals served up as a meal. And you know what? The crazy thing is not that Mao.
$250 a plate.
Yeah. And people fucking.
Who's hungry?
Yeah. People snarfed him up.
Yeah.
And he had a thing that basically a waiver and a form and everything that says, look, you know what? I'm disease free. And he also had them sign a waiver that if they ever got sick after consuming his genitals, that they couldn't come after him and sue him. But that was some bizarre shit.
Yeah. So he basically cooked up I have to just say this because it's funny, his penis, his testes, and his scrotum. And he cooked them up with mushrooms and parsley, people.
Now, I don't know if you guys...
I'm having so much fun saying
I know you. Now, for all you people that didn't hear that episode, I'm going to tell you what.
I took the time. Listening to.
It is, because I came up with one. I came up with names for what we should name the dishes.
Yeah.
And my favorite, the best one, I think, is artichoke on these nuts. Artichoke on these nuts and Peking dick instead of Peking duck, Peking dick. There was a few of them I had. I can't remember all of them.
You guys need to check it out.
Just go check that one
funny.
out.
On iTunes, you
Genital
can find it.
Cuisine is the name of the show.
All right, number 2, Jonah versus TSA.
That's the guy with the big schlong?
Yes, he was pulled aside at the San Francisco airport because they were saying, "Sir, what do you have in your pants? Is that a banana in your pants?" Something. I'm having a lot of fun.
Is that a Louisville Slugger?
Penises.
Penis,
This is really fun.
yeah, all kinds of
anyway,
stuff.
he's got a huge wiener, big
Schnitzel.
one. And he was pulled aside at the airport because they thought he was bringing weapons aboard.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that's how this guy is freaking hung.
And
man.
he looks very nerdy.
That doesn't matter. Has nothing to do with the sense of schlong size.
Really?
Yeah, because he's the kind of guy who whips out and is like, now what? I don't have your looks, but you don't have this. When it hits the floor and causes an earthquake.
So guess what's number 1?
What is number 1?
On the odd news stories.
What?
How much is a virgin worth?
I don't know. Are you serious?
How about $780,000?
Holy shit! Someone paid that much for a pice of ass? I'm fucking sorry. I don't care if nobody's been up it or not. That's a lot of money. That's $750,000, and you can't. You don't even know if it's good ass. You know what I mean? Think about it, Sky.
No, because she doesn't know what she's doing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Good God. So what is she auctioned off her virginity?
Katerina Migleri. That's her name.
It's just a lot of vowels, people. Okay.
Anyway, she's 20 years old, Brazilian woman. I guess that attracts people because she's Brazilian.
Right.
So she must be hot.
Okay.
$780,000. She auctioned off her virginity. And she was going to give the proceeds to all the poor people in her country.
Well, that's good. At least she's doing like one of the resolutions she's giving, doing nice things.
Yeah.
So she's banging somebody for some money to give to poor. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why that's number 1.
For a greater cost.
In odd news stories, I don't find that to be.
I find that odd that someone paid
$750,000
to have sex with somebody that's never had sex.
We've talked about some crazier shit.
Now,
bring it on.
Okay.
What are we going to talk about?
This is funny. Everybody, I've had a couple people emailing me lately, which is fucking a miracle because I think I need to grow 2 breasts and look cute to get some emails. What the fuck's up with you people? But I did.
I get emails.
Do you want to rub it in a little bit more?
Email me, people.
Do you want to rub it out? I mean, rub it in a little bit more? I mean,
that's not my job.
I know. Anyway, I got a good question. I got a good email. And you know what? It was interesting because it made me think, okay, we can do these controversial questions that people can email in.
Get
if you guys want
heated and crazy.
Yeah, that people just make you think. And you can email me at kevin@thekevinwhiteshow.com
or you can email me, Sky@thekevinwhiteshow.com.
Do you want to take my 2 seconds of maybe getting the email? You get your inbox gets flooded. Come on, you know what I mean? And Sky's like this, or maybe you can email me.
It's okay. They still like you.
So, look, this is a controversial question. Check it out.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now,
bring it.
I had this question sent to my inbox, and it's very good. Now, the question was, if we had the technology to keep people in perfect health, would we have to put a limit on how long they live so the earth would not become overcrowded?
Okay.
And that was a very interesting.
Wow.
It makes you think of movies like the movies back when I was a kid, Logan's Run, and then the movie more recently with Justin Timberlake called Time or something.
Oh yeah,
like that
was a great movie.
where
people had to buy
time to live,
or their time would run out.
Yeah, and people and they made you look young.
And they could live, and after they hit 25, they would look like that forever.
Right. So my thing is that.
What do you think about that?
Me, and my mind just goes. I'm like, wow, this is a really cool question. Will we have to kill off people because no one would die off and stuff? But I'm thinking, okay, at this point in time, if we did have that technology, would this be the only place that we were inhabitants of? Like, would there be another planet? I mean, it would
get overly crowded here.
It would get overly crowded. Now, everybody would probably say, a lot of people would immediately say, yeah, we'd have to kill people off. Well, that's fine when you're not the person getting killed off. But when you look like you do now, you're in perfect health, you're fine, and someone's like, all right, dude, Kevin, we got to pull the plug on you.
It's time to go.
All of a sudden, you're going to be like, fuck that shit.
I don't think it would work.
It wouldn't, because you would have there'd be anarchy, people would be flipping the fuck out.
People start killing each other and going crazy. There's too many. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, if you guys, we want to hear it, voice your opinion. If you want to voice your opinion on it, just go over to our Facebook fan page, and that is, Facebook.com.
And let us know what you think about that.
Yeah, Facebook.com/The Kevin White Show. Now, I'm going to move on to the next thing. Scott always loves this portion of the show, and everybody else seems to love the show. Yes. Now, show me the money. We're on to the movie quote. Okay? We do a movie quote every month.
Yes.
And if you get the right movie and the right actor or actress that had the quote, and it has to be the actor or actress, not the name of the person in the movie, but the actual actress, their real name. You win a gift card from Amazon for $25.
Woo!
Now, Sammy Goomer, I know you're listening to this, loves Amazon. You have won 2 weeks in a row. So
listen, dude, you need to chill for a minute.
Right.
If you want to be a guest on the show, you can come and visit us.
Yes,
right? We like company.
We'll let you be a guest on the show.
That's cool, but I'm sorry, you can't participate right now.
Right. We're going to say that
you're too smart.
Right.
You're too smart.
And he's fast. So
you watch
Sammy,
a lot of movies, I guess.
You have definitely got your couple minutes of fame on the show because we're blowing you up right now. But what we want to do this week is we're going to say that you can only win once a month. Okay. And please, if you do know the answer and you've already won for that month, don't give it away to anybody else. And give somebody else the opportunity to win.
It's about giving.
Now, the one thing it's about giving. The one thing we're saying this month is that we said we're going to do everything that's related to a holiday movie, a movie with a holiday theme. Now, this quote for this week is,
I can't wait.
I've got 100 people down here and they're covered with glass. See, we made it a little harder this week. I'm going to say it again, but I'm going to kind of add a little bit to it.
Are you going to
I've got 100 people down here and they're covered with glass. Now, that is this week's movie quote. See if you guys can figure it out. If you're the first one to do so and put the correct answer on our Facebook page, then you will win the free Amazon gift card. Right, Sky?
Right.
Yes.
That's good. Well, guess what time it is.
I think it's time for Kevin to be a bitch.
Make a choice, bitch.
Right. All right, man. I love this
Are you ready?
Yes, I do.
All right. I picked the questions, actually.
You did?
Yeah. Don't peek.
I'm not peeking.
Don't peek.
I'm not.
Because I want to have a chance to ask questions, too,
Okay.
All right. So, question number one. Kevin.
Yes.
Would you rather have more time or more money?
More time.
I know. There's never enough time.
Yeah.
To get anything done.
I'd rather have more time.
Yeah, if you have more time, then you can make more money. That's right. That's
exactly.
right. That's a good one.
And next question. Question number 2. Okay.
All right, Kevin. Would you rather sing the national anthem during the Super Bowl in the big stadium in front of everyone?
No, I would fuck that shit up so bad.
Or do a nude scene in a blockbuster movie?
Nude scene in a blockbuster movie.
Really?
Yeah. My girlfriend wouldn't like it because I'd have like 85,000 dates next week.
You would just do that with and whip it out?
Yeah, man. What? Yeah, I would do then sing the national anthem. The national anthem I'm not getting any money for. If I'm doing a nude scene in a blockbuster movie, I am a movie star and I'm going to be making a lot of money from that shit. So, singing the national anthem and making a complete ass of myself during the Super Bowl? No. Mm-mm.
All right, question number.
Can I ask you this? What would you do? I know what you would do.
What?
Nude scene? You're European. You're used to getting butt
I do the nude scene.
Yeah, you do the nude scene too, wouldn't you? Yeah, see, there you go.
I mean, I'm not perfect, but whatever.
I have to put Sky on the spot, everybody.
Boobs.
Yeah, Yeah.
It's all good.
Everyone's got a schlong. I just don't have one like that TSA guy, but hey. Go ahead.
All right. Question number 3.
Okay.
Kevin, would you rather make one new law of your choice?
Okay.
Or get rid of one law of your choice? Would you make a new law?
I'd make a new law.
You would? Mm-hmm. And what would that be?
I don't know.
I have to ask you that too.
It would probably call for harsher penalties on certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're.
It would call for probably harsher penalties on espionage. It would call for harsher penalties on pedophiles, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Things like that. I would have to think that, I don't know if I would get rid of a law. I mean, there's not too many. There's certain things I'm like, but I think I'd want to.
We need more laws.
We need more laws. Yeah, definitely.
I thought for sure you would have had like a new law saying people over the age of whatever cannot drive on the road.
Yeah, because
you get angry on the road.
I do. Yeah. When I'm like, I'm definitely I definitely have road rage going on. I mean, I just become so racist on the road. Like to be a black man.
I didn't want to say it, but
yeah. I mean, it's like I call it, and it doesn't matter. You can be black, you can be black, Latino, Asian, white. I don't care what you are. I'm gonna call you anything. You could be a white guy, and I could call you a black bastard while I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? You could be Latino, and I could be like, you Chinese motherfucker, get out my way. I just Tourette out. Like the first thing that comes to my mind, I'm just like, blah, 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 and I just blurt it out in a rage.
Wouldn't want to be in the car with you.
Probably not. Nobody does.
All right. Last question.
Oh, there's another one.
This is a good one.
All right.
Would you rather be a thief or a beggar?
Oh, a thief. I'd be stealing everybody's shit. You're not catching me with one of those card books. They'll be like, first of all, thieves are fucking slick as shit. They come in your house and next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, someone robbed me. And I'd be like this, driving around with my Benzo. But meanwhile, I'm going to tell you how it go down. Yeah. I'm the thief and then it's the beggar. 6 months later, I'm driving around with my Benz, pulling up to the corner, looking at myself with the cardboard box saying, I will wrestle for food. I'm like,
wait, what did you just say? I will wrestle for food?
I will wrestle for food.
Is that what your sign would say?
My sign would say I would wrestle for food. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or anything. I mean, I'm not going to get away with the fucking vet. Like the funniest ones I see is when the guys have the sign around their neck and it says, I'm a Vietnam vet. And I'm like, how? You're younger than me, motherfucker. The fuck are you a Vietnam vet for? You're like 41. What were you, a baby? Like, were you in your fucking carriage going around with a rattler and shit? I mean, how could you be?
What happened? Did you drink a lot of coffee?
Yeah, man. I've almost down this whole thing, Sky. But yeah, I mean, I just don't understand that. It's such a crock of shit, Just say, you know what, man? I'm having a bad fucking year. Yeah. Could you just break me off $1 bill or two? Yeah. And then they'd be like, hey, dude, you know what? I saw you doing that sex scene in that movie. I know you got money, man. Why don't you give me some money? Anyway. All right, man. From me to lovely Sky, we are out of here, and we will catch you guys next week on the Kevin White Show. Have a wonderful and happy and safe
New Year. We'll see you next year.
Bye.